7 in the second half. Colbreth out high. Remember, Langston and Jones on the bench. We're up against a media timeout with Moss getting the ball. Back to Colbreth. Right side, Seymour nearly fell down. Drives in with a jump pass. Colbreth catch and shoot three at the top. Side of the rim, missed badly. Seymour, or rather McGhee, tries to get it. He went across the table. McGhee lying on his back on the side, and that was a very dangerous move.
Yeah, he went over the top and hit a fan in a wheelchair, Neil.
Well, they're going to continue to take a look at McGhee, and I think McGhee seems to be okay, but they're going to help the person up that is in the floor down there. So while they take a look at that, we can tell you that for the racer fans, if you're looking for your next car, truck, SUV, visit Perkins Motorplex. In 2015, more people have placed their trust in Perkins Motorplex for their pre-owned car needs than any dealer in the purchase area. Stop by the dealership on Lowe's Drive in Murray and see Drake Starr or Chris Hayes, or visit any of their locations in Mayfield, Paducah, Nashville, or online at PerkinsMotorplex.com. I think most of the racers have made their way back, but the person who was injured in the wheelchair over there is still having some issues. But there's GeeMcGhee.
That's a concern of having these courtside seats, especially, you know, for people that can't get up and get out of the way.
Right.
I see Dr. John Uzerski down assisting over there. Hopefully the fan will be okay.
Well, they continue to work on that. Meanwhile, here at the game, this was a turnover for the Racers, and it's going to be Evansville's ball. They lead by 2. And I'm guessing that they went ahead and took the media timeout here. So
I think so. They said that as they went to the break. You know, the one thing that is good for the Racers is I was just getting ready to say before the last shot by Colbreth that went out of bounds is the Racers needed a dead ball in a bad way because they are gassed. Just looking at GeeMcGhee, looking at Jeffrey Moss, you could see that the Racers are huffing and puffing, having to play a lot of minutes with no depth because of DeMarcus Croker's injury. The Racers need an extended break here, so this is not all bad for the Murray State team.
Now, for GeeMcGhee, I've seen this with baseball players. You have a bat go in the stands or a ball hit a fan, and he was just hustling.
Right.
But he's concerned, you can tell, and it's
sure
something that it's, you know, you can tell him, you know, put it out of your mind, but that it's a lot easier said than done. You can't do that. You're a human being. If you've injured someone, you feel bad about it, and you know that's going to be something that he just keeps looking over there. He feels really bad about it.
He hadn't taken his eyes off of it, has he?
As we all, you know, I'm sure would.
He's a great young man, has a big heart, and he's got, you know, he's concerned. So it's
well, the person is sitting upright, so it doesn't appear to be any sort of a life-threatening issue or anything like that. But I think they are concerned that there was a fall down to the floor, so they'll continue to try to get that rectified while we're in the middle of the media timeout. Too late to take a break. We'll try to catch up on that a little bit later on. This has been a terrific game, 55-53. The Racers with a red-hot start, and the gentleman being helped up and gets a good round of applause, something that I'm sure when he decided to come to what he thought would be a terrific game, he would not hear on the night for him, but that's great to see.
Racers wanted their last 6 going into this timeout. Neil, have got to find a way to get some easy buckets, really laboring now on the offensive end, trying to get Wayne Langston involved, getting him some touches on the block. And Miscavicius is doing a fabulous job of playing on the top side defensively and denying everything into the post. And the Racers are having a tough time getting Wayne involved.
Murray has missed their last 4 shots. They're only one of their last 6. As a result, in this half, they're hitting 40%. Now, Evansville, they've cooled off quite a bit, too, at 41.2%. And it appears everyone is in decent shape. They're leading the gentleman out. And I believe it looked like he's holding his arm or wrist, so perhaps only something minor at the worst. And you have the Evansville fans and the Evansville players and the Murray players. You don't ever want to see anything like that happen. And hopefully he'll be able to come back.